Sunny conditions expected for today. Temperatures have already warmed to the 90s in the plains of western South Dakota. You see Phillip at 90, 87 in Rapid City, 70s to near 80 degrees in eastern, southeastern Kettleland. Forecast for today, widespread 80s and 90s. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up as we begin midday in Kettleland.
Live from Kettleland Media Group, midday in Kettleland.
Dozens attend the public funeral held for a baby boy found at a recycling center. Plus,
former President Trump once again indicted by special counsel Jack Smith for allegedly attempting to overturn the 2020 election. I'm Skyler Henry in Washington detailing these slimmed down allegations.
Good afternoon and thanks for having us in. They never met him, but hundreds of people gathered at a Sioux Falls chapel to celebrate the short life of an unidentified baby boy. A worker discovered the infant's body earlier this month at a Sioux Falls recycling center. He was later named Gabriel James Doe. 200 people attended his funeral and nearly 200 more people watched the service online. Baby Gabriel is being buried at Hills of Rest Cemetery on the east side of town. A Rapid City teen has been sentenced to 15 years for assaulting a couple. In December of 2023, Jesse Walters, then 17 years old, and another teen assaulted the couple in an attempt to steal their car. According to the Pennington County State's Attorney's Office, while the woman waited in her car, her husband went inside a restaurant to pick up their order. Walters and his accomplice then attacked the woman and she ran inside. When her husband confronted the assailants, the two juveniles beat him with a baton. Walters pled guilty to 2 counts of aggravated assault. Pivoting to weather, it's hot and it's humid out there, Scott.
Yeah, it is. Summer continuing, of course, as we have temperatures today in the 80s to 90s, even a chance for a 100-degree heat in the western South Dakota. We started with fog in eastern southeastern Kettleland. Right now we have plenty of sunshine in Sioux Falls. Southeast wind at 10 miles per hour. Temperature is at 80, while our dew point temperature is at 67. So we have mostly sunny skies western, central, and into northern South Dakota. As we take a look at our temperatures, we see our numbers are in the 70s and 80s. Phillip's at 90, 89 in Valentine. We have 85 in Winter, 79 in Huron, and 76 in Aberdeen. Strong south to southeast winds today, averaging at least 10 to 20 in eastern Kettleland, stronger in central South Dakota. We always say those southerly winds to southeasterly winds help bring in the moisture. That's the reason why we do have some higher dew point temperatures across the area. And wind gusts are in the 20 to 30 mile per hour range. Dew point temperature in Pierce at 70, also Yankton's at 70. We have 67, as I mentioned, Sioux Falls, 69 for that dew point temperature in Mitchell. And I want to stay with the dew point temperatures for this future cast. And I also put the winds in here. So for the day, we'll continue with those dew point numbers in the middle to upper 60s in central and eastern Kettleland. As that front moves into central South Dakota, northwest winds behind it will help bring in the drier air. It's the clashing of those two air masses that will help bring in our chances for showers and thunderstorms in central and north central South Dakota. And then eventually, as we go through the day tomorrow, you can see our high dew point temperatures across the east and southeast. And then right behind it, along the James River Valley, we'll have dew point numbers that are in the 50s riding these northwest winds. We'll see if we get things to go with shower and thunderstorm chances in eastern and southeastern South Dakota during the afternoon, though I do think the best chance to see anything will end up being Minnesota and northwestern Iowa during the late afternoon hours and heading into the evening for tomorrow. In the meantime, later this evening, central and north central South Dakota may have an isolated thunderstorm that develops, though I do think the bulk of the activity will be to our north into North Dakota. We'll also have to follow those storms in case they do develop on the South Dakota side of things, as now we are underneath an enhanced risk for severe weather in north central South Dakota. So here's the forecast today. Mostly sunny, warm, humid, temperatures in the 80s, 90s, and Phillip may see 100. I'll have more details on your Kettleland Live Doppler forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Having a child can be a big expense for a family, especially if they don't have health insurance. But one Sanford program is working to help expecting mothers with that financial burden. In this OB clinic, patients pay a flat rate for their care instead of being billed individually for everything.
We provide prenatal care, we provide delivery expenses at the hospital, any medications they need through their pregnancy, it's all under this package. So it's really a fee-for-service program that they pay for, a set amount.
In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, our Lauren Solik will tell us more about this program, including the second piece of its mission that's all about training new doctors. FEMA announced that they opened a disaster recovery center in Worthington, Minnesota. South Dakota's first disaster recovery center opened Friday in North Sioux City. The recovery centers are meant to provide in-person assistance with FEMA grants and U.S. Small Business Administration low-interest loans. All disaster recovery centers will be closed on Monday for Labor Day. If you'd like to know more on how to apply, check out this report for you on our website. Hours after former President Donald Trump was indicted on revised charges relating to allegations that he tried to overturn the 2020 election comes newly released footage from January 6th and the days after of then Speaker Nancy Pelosi responding to the attack on the Capitol. Skylar Henry reports from the White House.
Less than 10 weeks before Election Day, former President Donald Trump faces a revised federal indictment, charging he engaged in a conspiracy to hold on to power and to overturn the results of the 2020 election. Special counsel Jack Smith filed the slimmed-down indictment to comply with the Supreme Court's July ruling that presidents have broad immunity for official acts. The new indictment removes the previous allegations concerning Trump's attempts to pressure the Justice Department into supporting his false claims that the election was rigged.
Now, the allegations relate solely to the actions former President Trump took as a candidate, in other words, in his personal capacity.
Trump has long claimed he did nothing wrong.
This is a persecution of a political opponent.
In social media posts, the former president responded to the revised indictment, accusing Smith of attempting to interfere with the November election.
We will prevail.
A day after the indictment comes never-before-released documentary footage from January 6th and the days after.
We're calling the National Guard now. We've been here to start out.
Some was recorded as then House Speaker Nancy Pelosi was being evacuated from the Capitol. The footage was turned over to Congress by HBO and obtained by CBS News. It also includes Pelosi calling Trump a domestic enemy in the White House during a meeting with her staff. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
Regarding the revised indictment, a source close to Trump's legal team tells CBS News, quote, "This was not a surprise. It doesn't change our position that we believe Smith's case is flawed." The source added that Trump's lawyers will soon ask for more time to brief the case. Still to come.